Welcome to Game 2, guys. I'm super hyped to see what this game is going to be like. Last game was sick. Alright, so let's see what the bans are. So far, just the Invoker and the Elk, the usuals. Aero taking out the Invoker, Elk taken out by SKT. I really wish they actually used their team names, because it's gonna mess with the VODs. So the Beastmaster is actually banned out, yeah, as well as the Faceless Void. I believe Beastmaster just wasn't touched last time. So again, we have the usuals: Disruptor, Slaughter, Lion, and Phoenix. Those are usually the high tier picks. So it looks like Conquer for Aero. They banned it out last time, I think. Which is... I guess because it's like a first pick type. So anyway, SKT's turn to pick up their double pick. Pick a pick. Pickle. Picture. I can't think of any more pick words, but anyway, that's besides the point. I'm kind of curious as to what they're going to actually get, because apparently they play a completely different game to what I've learned. I watched like hours upon hours of VODs in preparation for the casting of this tournament. And okay, oh, well, our first standard pick. Thank goodness. My knowledge won't go to waste. Or rather, my time watching VODs won't. But yeah, I watched loads of the recent Dota VODs, just trying to keep up. And then we just get one of these no Phoenix games, and I'm like, what? No ban out, no pick. How? So we get the Phoenix and the Timbersaw for them. So they get the old Timber Core, offlane, mid-hero, nobody knows, secret, shifty. Don't know what he's going to do. Phoenix support. And I wonder where Kunker's going to run. I mean, back in the day, he would always run in the mid. Then there was the time he went in the safe lane. I think he had his go with the off lane as well. And then I think now he's just retired to the safe lane when he's picked up. Since he isn't the most mobile hero, he doesn't really have any mobility abilities. And I don't remember his base armor, so I can't just, take a shot and say he can survive off his armor. Because that's usually why Beastmaster's a good offlane. Well, that, and he has the boar to slow. With the change to Torrent, it is Torrent, right? Okay, good, it is. Okay, with the change to Torrent being able to be cast on any side of him, I think that he could maybe go on offlane now. That, and with X, it's kind of like a precast version of Glimpse. So they should pick up the Darkseer as well. Now, is this a 2-core pickup? Because picking up the Darkseer makes me question whether or not the Kunker is a core.
Reserve time.
I don't know. We'll see now from the next set of bans. I wonder how Kunker would do up against Timbersaw. I imagine Timbersaw would probably destroy him because of the lack of, like, Juggernaut had magic immunity, right, with his spin. Mirana has a leap, and there was a Witch Doctor with a stun that could, kind of buy some time. I wonder. So SKT take out the Slark, and Terrorblade taken out by Aero. Which is interesting, since we saw a couple of the old Terrorblade games. Insane hero. They buffed his armor. 10 base armor. Like, really? 10?
10 seconds remaining.
It's insane, that much armor at level 1.
Radiant team.
Absolutely ridiculous. I I walked out to lane, checked my armor, and I'm like, what? When did this happen? I went out there with a, Ring of Protection too, so I had like 12 in total. It was ridiculous. And he has good agi,
10 seconds remaining.
considering that he's an illusion hero.
5 seconds remaining.
So the Disruptor's banned out by SKT. Of course, the Disruptor doing a lot of good work for them in the previous game. But it looks like they have other plans for their picks. And the Clink's banned out a second time. This time by Aero. I'm so curious about their lineup. I just keep looking down and seeing Kunkka and Darkseid, and I'm like, what?
10 seconds remaining.
So the pickups that are available now for supports, you have the Witch Doctor, you have the Dazzle,
Reserve
the
time.
Lion. The Lion actually hasn't been touched yet in the draft, which could be really good. Well, to be honest, Lion is really good with any team just because it's a massive nuke. And it's a whole bunch of control. So it's basically like you have to buy BKBs, and then after you buy BKBs, they go down to 5-second BKBs. And we see the Ricky pickup. So now I was actually told that Revenge, he has played a Ricky with the Shadow Blade before. Massive burst damage on the first hit.
10 seconds remaining.
Let's see.
5 seconds
I'm just throwing him under the bus now. But likely the Ricky will be a 4th position. Or maybe even a 5th. I think he's usually played as 5th. He always goes around the wards. He's actually really good as a support, just because he is just invisible, and that change that was made a few years back. I think it was 2 years ago, where using items doesn't break his stealth. So he can place wards all over the place, do scouting, and just walk around
Dire team.
unseen. Really good. I think it makes him a great support type. Unfortunately, all his skills are like, hey, you could do loads of damage. All of his skills except for Smoke Bomb aim towards trying to damage the enemy.
5 seconds
But Smoke Bomb is insane. It's actually so good.
Reserve time.
So, I mean, if you just max that with like 1 point in the leap, then it's alright, I think. He makes a really good utility support. And he does get a little bit of extra damage from the backstab damage. So it works out alright. And the Ember pickup. So now to confirm the Ricky support, we'll have to wait to see what their last pick is. But on to Aero's next pick. They got the Doctor, and we'll have to see.
Seconds remaining.
I don't even know anymore.
Remaining.
By the looks of it, it's core support,
Reserve time.
and then question mark here in the 4th slot. We'll find out soon. I don't know what else to say. I guess maybe something about the Ember Spirit. Maybe safe lane, maybe mid. Safe lane seems to be the usual agenda of the Ember these days. That's about it. I don't play Ember or Windrunner just because I hate the builds you have to go with them. With Ember, I just hate the skill build, and with Windrunner, I hate the item build. Anti-Mage is the pickup.
Dire team back.
Ooh, so this could either put Kunkka in the mid, or again, 4th, 5th position. So ban out for the Dire. You see, will SKT ban someone out this time, or just let it flow? I don't know why I said that.
10 seconds remaining.
I was gonna say let it slip, but I make too many references to that
5
song.
seconds remaining.
I'm trying to Trying to cut back on that.
Reserve time.
Maybe I was trying to say let it go. But then that's another bad song. My sister won't let me watch that movie. She says that they sing very false in it. I'm like, you know what? False singing really gets to me. So it looks like SKT take out the co-op, suspecting the support Kunker. I want to know what the hell Kunker's doing.
10 seconds remaining.
I'm so curious. I haven't actually seen him in forever.
5 seconds remaining.
A ban out coming from Aero.
Reserve time. 10 seconds remaining.
Come on, guys. I need to know what this last pick is. And then they're going to pick something like really obscure, so I still have no idea. So they ban out the Spectre. That's a tad odd. I would have gone for some kind of off-lane / safe lane double ban off. Like Slaughter or mid.
10 seconds remaining.
Actually, all of their lanes are pretty interchangeable. They could pick up anything in the last slot. Zeus is the pickup. Alright.
Dire team pick.
So, I mean, I've played this kind of jungle stacking Zeus. You stack the jungle for your carry. And then just leech XP off them. And then you can farm the jungle with Lightning Bolt. Arc Lightning, sorry. Is this one? That's Lightning Bolt. Lifesteal is the pickup. Okay, so it was actually a carry. It's going to be presumably mid-ember. By the looks of it, yeah. Revenge picking up that Ember Spirit. This will be interesting. And it looks like I made it into the game without a DC this time. How wonderful. This, I actually equipped the Dragon Knight HUD just to, shout out to last year. Last year I also had the Dragon Knight's HUD. Looks really good. So we have the Anti-Mage, Doctor, Kunker with Sing Sing set, and the Zeus. New Zeus model actually looks so good. This will be an interesting one. We'll hop over here to SKT, the Ember, the Ricky, Phoenix, the Ember again, Lifestealer, and the old Timbersaw. Clicking on Lifestealer in the Fountain is always kind of difficult because he crouches behind everyone else. So weird. So we got the Phoenix, lost the Anti-Mage, and we're still waiting on the Ricky. That's the status so far. SKT up one game. I guess for the sake of the VOD. It looks like CSM is going to be the team name Aero is going to be using. And it looks like SKT are just not going to use a team name at all. Just in case people are wondering. Either way, is Revenge is on SKT. So is Gumball. And then over here you have Demo. And this guy. The Darkseer, the fucking courier punching Darkseer was sick. So good. You just took that courier out. You chased it into the Roche pit. Nobody microed it, just beat it down. Oh, that was the sickest. It's actually the sickest. Oh yeah, Goofy. Yeah, Demo is basically the one I recognize. Or Error. So we had a conversation this one time. Don't know all that much about SKT. Except for, you know, Revenge is on there and there's Mist or something. Which I think is the lifesteal, I don't actually know. But an old lunatic guy. And is... Let me just see. If we go Steam profile. I just want to look through his aliases. His alii. I believe in the Mist. Okay. So it looks like this is him. OS Frog Dota is Mist. Right, everyone's ready to go. 2 confirmations from each team. Awards purchased. How about that zoom out? I did it. I'll be the new directed Ken. I'll miss everything. Just like the directed cam misses everything when I try and spectate games. The answer is always Batman.
Seconds to battle.
I should probably be talking right now. I don't really have much to talk about. Actually, we can look at this guy right here. Okay, he's running around with Dust, Award, Tankos, Self, Smoke, and Clarity. So what that says to me is he's not farming, but he does have 55 average damage. That's 50 to 60 damage on the right click rolls. The dive, too soon. Ember and Zeus get the pickups. And here we go, we finally get to look at Kunka's armor. He's got 0 stats right now. And he's got exactly 4 physical armor to start the game with. That's pretty good. See, Ricky sneaking around. Portals placed. Sentry. 100 gold. See, Anti-Mage cuts it up. 100 gold. The Witch Doctor really wanted that. Now he's going to fight up the Timbersaw. Which works alright because it's only a level 1, it only stacks up to 5. That is 5 armor, but 5 armor isn't all that much.
Are you even trying?
And let's see, Dark's here. Looks like he has his wards down. Ready to counter out a ward placed down here. Which is the Phoenix agenda. Phoenix comes in from behind. The Radiant ward not countered out. Looks like the Darkseer got here early. And Ember Spirit getting a bit low. The Zeus. He hasn't got enough. He's bottling up. Zap! First blood. Demo gets the first blood onto Revenge. Ricky with some sick blocks, actually. Those were some sick blocks, but not sick enough. But the chip damage is pretty good. The Orb of Venom. Really low on his HP. The Timbersaw's getting in near deep. And to measure. Oh, the Kunkka blocks him up. Actually, you can just stand there. You can just stand there. They're just going to get another kill. There we are. Anti-Mage gets a kill. That's a lot of gold. That's a lot of gold onto him. And this ward was taken out. I didn't see if it was denied, unfortunately. It may have been. No, Phoenix doesn't have a deny. I believe it comes under that. So that's some gold out for the Darkseer. He's got his boots. Ember Spirit, Ricky going on, and the return kill. Ricky picks it up. Smoke bomb awful useful. Finds the regen rune. Revenge has his bottle in the stash. And let's have a look here.
Now rekindled.
Darkseer's just hiding in the trees. See the Kunkka walking around. Still not really leveled. Ward eaten. Nom, nom, nom. Zap zap. Okay, so it looks like he's just beating down the Ember Spirit a bit. And check out the Timbersaw again. Looks like he's doing okay. He's about to get his next level. But it looks like he's a bit far out of XP range. Right clicking his way into the Doctor.
I don't think
There we go, his next level. What's the point? Double reactive armor. Looks like Ricky's back in the mid lane. Ember Spirit's a tad low, but he's got full mana. Boots come out for the Zeus. He can run a bit faster now. His feet all protected. Crows his bottle. Another scent ward drop down. Doesn't know that Ricky's behind. Ball's coming out from the Phoenix. See, Ember Spirit looks like he's got bottle and boots coming out on the next courier. And I forgot to change it over to the last hits. Anti-Mage Lifestealer neck and neck. With Ember Spirit following him behind that. And Zeus another 3 behind him. This looks like Midas for the Lifestealer. Gonna go the same build as last game. Early Midas. Shouldn't take too long to get. Let's see. Looks like the Witch Doctor's taking some harassment. With the 10 charges up on his reactive armor, the Timbersaw can do a lot more. A lot of extra regen. See a mana break. 40 mana. Let's see if they go the old let's not get spell shield build. I don't like that one. I find it a tad odd that he went for the mana break over the blink. I'm more of a like max blink, get spell shield, and then, you know, depending how the lane goes, maybe get a point into mana break. But I don't like doing that. Let's see. Phoenix still has a lot of regen on him. I guess the fun part about the Ramadan is that I have my own little Ramadan. At the same time. Where I just don't eat while I cast the games. I wake up, get straight to casting the games, and no eating allowed. And I'm tired. If this goes to 5 games, I'm actually going to be in pain. Anti-Mage lost his particle effects again. Ember Spirits have moved. Let's see, who else has particle effects? Kanka doesn't have a sword skilled, so we can't actually look for his. There's the Phoenix attack. Looks like Darkseer's particles stayed intact. I think those little sparklies over there belong to Lifestealer. See if we can get a look at them. Yeah, they're off the ground. That'll be them reattaching. I'm not sure where they're hidden though. Maybe it was the Tango effect. Anyway, more zaps coming out. Oh, he's chasing him down. The Ricky comes in. The smoke bomb is dropped. The shackle hits the wrong targets and he gives up. No man on the Zeus. There's a bottle coming out. Eats another Tango. Timbersaw. This ever constant battle with the Witch Doctor. Timbersaw can of course get aggro of the creeps with the stout shield, reduces the damage, can walk away. There we go. Boosts damage up. Oh, the torrent, it hits! Maledict looks like it missed completely. It's being chopped down, no more mana, no more bonus damage. Mana, bonus damage. The torrent comes, he walks into it. Alright. It looks like he's just as confused as I am. It looked like that was one of those, you know, torrent over there because they want to run away. And then, of course, the obvious path is to run into the trees, but it's a more direct path to run straight up. So it's one of those, is the Kunkka just bad? Like he said, you might think he's bad. Or is he just the sickest mind game player of all time? Does he just play the sickest mind games that have ever existed ever? Instantly take out the Flame Guard, does the Zeus when he comes back into the lane, level 3 up on the Lightning Bolt. Using his Arc Lightning, gets that. The wand used, instantly cancelled out. Mana Boots has arrived for the Zeus. Looks like he wants to get another Lightning Bolt off. He finds him, he zaps him. He's getting extremely low. No Flame Guard for a while. It is level 3, so it is substantial magic reduction. 350. Next level is 400, or 500, sorry. And looks like Kunkka got another kill. Pulled him back with the X mark, by the looks of it. And Timbersaw goes down a second time. No mana. Oh, sorry, no money. Looks like he has no mana as well, though. But no money, so he can't quite afford that. Poor man's. Zeus looks like he's going to be caught out. Ricky gets the illusion rune. Does he get away? He turns around, zap! Gets a kill up onto Revenge. The Ember Spirit goes down. He's getting chopped. He's getting chopped. He has to run faster, Zeus. No hope. Ricky gets solo XP. Maybe the Ember Spirit died. Maybe Zeus got solo XP from that. But you know what? The Ricky got solo XP from the Zeus. Boost him up to level 4 now. That solo XP going to do him a lot of favours. Places a wall up on the high ground. Looks like he wants to come in behind. Oh. Does the mana potion cancel the mana potion? Yeah, there he does. Good man. Chops him up, cuts him up. Good. Backs off, yeah. Zeus back in lane. Level 4 up into his lightning bolt now. Instantly cancels off the level 3 shield. Ember Spirit uses a remnant to jump out, doesn't want to take any more harassment damage. Pings come out. I know Observer is dropped. Sentry about to run out in the mid. Ricky's coming in as well. Does Ricky spot him? Ah! They find him. They find him right under there. Zeus drops the sentry. Zaps onto Revenge. He's almost got his shield up. It is level 4 now. That's 500 magic damage absorbed. And it looks like the Ricky backs off. Looking for another angle of entry. They may have noticed that he no longer had a ward when he walked back up. Looks like they're actually coming into the bot. Oh, the stun. Stun comes out. Timber hits him twice. Maledict hits him as well. Zeus takes the kill with the lightning bolt. And looks like Ricky is here to check for the rune. They find Zeus. What? He dropped his arcane boots and they weren't stolen. Zeus gets the arcane rune, pops it for some weird reason. Pops off his ultimate. Oh my god. Oh my god, Ricky. He had a chance to kill off, like, what is that? Math quickly. 1300. He could have killed off 1300 gold from that Zeus, just killing those boots or picking them up. He had full items, unfortunately. So he had to right click it. Now he's filling up his inventory. Or rather trying to clear up a slot. By the looks of it. Doesn't want that to happen again. Oh. Oh, that's so horrible. You had a perfect opportunity to kill off the Zeus's boots. This is why I don't drop boots. Especially if there's an Embers hero in the game. Don't drop your items. Unless you're like Teki, surrounded with mines. Then the only person who can actually get through there is like Batrider or something. So Zeus is back into the mid lane with his boots. 1k gold. He would have no money right now. He'd have to rebuy his thing. Oh, Ember tries to jump up. Riki behind him. Drop a sentry. Sentry spotted out. They would have spotted the Riki as well with the lingering true sight. Yeah. Oh. Pots off of her skill for no reason. Gets glimpsed back. Avoids the... Oh. Oh. Cancels out the ultimate. That's good. Wouldn't have killed. The Fire Remnant saving the Ember for now. Phoenix is actually quite low. Looks like he's farming up. Picks up his tranquils again to regen a bit. Gonna drop them again. Farm up some more. Tranquils, I think, is the only boots that you actually should drop, unless you're playing Techies. Just because Techies needs to squeeze out all the mana he can. And, you know, again, he's sitting behind bombs. Like one of the spots is like up here, and you always like hide over here when you do it. So that way no one can get you. Haste up on the Riki. Zeus. Is he gonna lightning bolt? He sees him. Reaction a tad slow. Looks like the doctor, he goes down. The dust comes out. Zaps. Ultimate cancelled. Zaps him again. Probably looking at his mana. The anti-mage comes in. The Riki splits off with his ultimate. Looks like no one is actually able to kill him off. No kills in exchange. 3 for Nell. SKT pulling ahead with that. Anti-mage losing farm by participating in that. Looks like he goes for the Vanguard first. Does he go for the Battle Fury afterward? I bet they just do that to upset me. Because you get this amazing fighting item. And then you go back and get a Battle Fury and just go hop in the jungle again. Zeus made it back to his lane. Level 2 in the Arc Lightning. So now I can really farm up with it. It's usually better to level up Arc Lightning before the Static Field. Static Field does do percentage damage, but it only really hurts at higher levels. And it looks like Darkseer was taken. I actually went and looked in the wrong lane, because I saw them behind the tower. Looks like he was taken just outside of his T1. And creep cutting is occurring. The Doctor gets hit by the tower. Oh, that's a big chunk. Ember Spirit. Looks like he's going the BT's build. Frankly, the weakest build. I don't like it. I like items to do stuff. Battle Fury gives you mana regen. You'll see the anti-mage has 1400. The Phoenix Flame comes out. It's burning up the Witch Doctor. Chasing him down. The Zeus comes out. Zaps. Ultimate pops off. No ultimate on the bird. Looks like he was mana broke, but had no mana to break. Also, mana void. But his mana wasn't void. Timber zips across. And it looks like just the Phoenix is exchanged out there. Zeus burning his ultimate forward as well. But it looks like he gets an Invis Rune as his reward. And Riki is looking uphill, longingly. The curse of not having a Quelling Blade. It's like Lifesteal is pulled up inside the Ember Spirit right now. They're looking for kills. There's a ward right here spotting them out. There we go, they're in vision. The Riki finds one. He zips in. Hots out does a Lifestealer. The smoke cloud dropped. They get a kill onto the Kunkka. In comes the Doctor. Ultimate is up on the Doctor. Maledict dropped. And he just gives up. Zeus zaps him. Shows him what for. The Phoenix comes in, healing up the Ember, damaging down the Zeus. Takes the kill on the Zeus. That's a 3-for-1 trade. Riki gets a kill out of it as well. Stocking up the Moon build. Mass wards. So looks like he vetoed the poor man's shield. I guess you don't really need it. And it looks like he went for the max reactive armor build as well. Going up for the Soul Ring. You see Lifestealer's got armlet. Ah, Ogre Club. He's going in for the Dragon Lance, of course. Because no other item uses the Ogre Club. It's probably going to be Sanj Nyasha. What's that? The pullback is a little bit slow. The mind game of Ember can jump out and he can be pulled back. So he just has to take damage until the pullback happens so he can jump out.
School, give it.
The question is, of course, is his X marks the spot timing a bit off with the torrent, or was he playing the mind games? So it looks like Ricky's sneaking around the other spot out of ward. The sunray comes out, burning him down. Smoke comes out, stun onto the bird. I believe that cancelled off his sunray. Ultimate from the Ricky, and it looks like Doctor actually makes it out. Even comes back in to insult him. Jumps in, does the Ember Spirit. They're going to catch out the Kunkka in exchange. Burns him down. The egg pops out, warding the Zeus off, making it a bit safer. Ember Spirit now fighting up the wave. Cuts the wave, gets a push, as the old saying goes. So Ricky in exchange for Kunkka. I don't think that's a good exchange. Kunkka level 5, so of course it's not. Gonna get some damage on here. Zeus is coming back. Zaps him up. Looks like the Ember Spirit doesn't want to fight him just yet. The Phoenix is nearby, underneath Radiant Vision. Looks like the Ember Spirit just decides to farm up. He's got 1400 so far. We'll see the Anti-Mage ship. Looks like he's going for the Battle Fury. Because, I guess why not? You go for survivability, then you go for farm. I still don't like it. I think Yasha into Manta is far better. You get to farm heroes. Heroes give you a lot more gold than creeps ever would. Maybe that's just my personal preference. But I think if you go an item like Vanguard, you should start fighting. You should beat people up. Battle Fury is like a third item. You get it like after you farm up people with Manta. Shackle onto the Anti-Mage. Like he doesn't want to get in too deep. Ricky decides he wants to go in deep. He's going to go in. Anti-Mage blinks out. Chained up. Sick plays by Revenge. The magic damage coming out, burning him up a bit, but he's got level 4 in the blink. He's going to get away quite easily. Jumps in. The Shackle comes out again. Catches him out. 70. There we go. The Ricky bursts him down, and the smoke cloud holds him in place. Just enough damage to hold him down there. Creep stack is actually occurring here. Looks like a double stack so far. Centaurs and birds. Looks like a Zeus picked up an Invis rune. Watching over the mid creep wave. The Phoenix coming into top. Doesn't want this Darkseer in there. Looks like Darkseer is going to run away to the right. The Lifestealer comes in. Has Echo Saber. Denies up his tower. Echo Saber pretty good. Oh, looks like Zeus. Zimmer's rune is about to wear off. The Ricky jumps in. Looks like a kill Phoenix gets the Witch Doctor. The Zeus jumps out, but unfortunately he has to wait for his mana. Decides he wants to TP out. The Phoenix pops egg. I'm not sure why. I guess maybe Kunkka could kill him. Kunkka might be able to kill him somehow. There's another kill out for the Ember Spirit. Goes back to farming. He's got a double stack here. Wants to farm up 2 camps at once. He has to be careful. This camp, it needs to be stacked. Efficiency! Efficiency 55, 56, 57, 58. He blocks it. Alright. Back to the actual game. Zeus farming up the wave in mid. Zap, zap, zap. As the old saying goes. The bird underneath the Radiant Vision can't get much done. Timbersaw goes over to the secret shop. Not too far off being that full bloodstone. And the Lifestealer grabs the last hit on the tower. Doing quite well. Looks like he's going to go for a Desolator next, which will absolutely destroy the Radiant side. Zeus only has 4 armor. Kunkka, I don't know how much armor he would have picked up. And it looks like he's only up to 5. Witch Doctor at an extremely low 2. Darkseer doing alright, picking up the mech, really helping out his armor. Pistol is 8. Won't hop into the negative just yet. And Anti-Mage, of course, an edgy hero. Pretty safe in terms of armor. Except against Elder Titan. Okay, so it looks like Lifestealer jumped out of a dragon and killed the Witch Doctor. And timber saw. No. No trees allowed. Smoke bomb dropped somewhere. Oh, there's the Ricky. Battle Fury done for the anti-mage. So now we can farm. Lifestealer comes up here, gets zapped, backs off. Doesn't like magic. He and anti-mage would get along just fine. Did he notice the ward? No, I was too far away to get to the ward. So anyway, Samurai comes out. Ricky pops off into his ultimate. The bird jumps through. And the tower doesn't actually take this off, but there are too many Radiant Aeros. Instantly gets taken down. Witch Doctor gets killed there. Lifestealer fighting up the anti-mage. The anti-mage blinks out. Maledict is up on the Lifestealer. Looks like he'll get away no problem. Timbersaw extremely low. Lifestealer taken down by the Witch Doctor's Maledict. Ember Spirit jumps in, gets some damage out there. Jumps in again. Timbersaw goes down. Gets a double kill. He's chasing down the Zeus. He hasn't got any mana. Slices him up. The anti-mage comes in. Uses mana void. Doesn't do all that much damage. Ricky bails out. And it was a bloodbath actually. In favour of the Radiant side this time. Losing all the cores. Does the Dire. And the Radiant side making it out with the anti-mage. So even though Battle Fury, bad idea, they still get away with it. Evil has won.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Let's see. Conqueror in the mid looks like he's avoiding his passive. Which I guess is pretty good as this like a support type. Ah, his ward's getting killed by creeps! Ah, it's not! The ward lives! 31 HP on that ward. Lifestealer plus Ricky ambush. Take out the anti-mage. Echo Saber doing a lot of damage. I always forget about the Echo Saber and its recipe. Such a dumb item. Anyway. The Arc Lightning doing a lot of damage. Glimpse back ready. The boat's coming in. The torrent perfectly on point. The boat stuns him up again. The Maledict just in case. And Zeus takes the kill. And even the follow-up vacuum by the Darkseer just to hold him in place. Looks like they don't want to push on any further. The Ricky is here. He's extremely low on mana. And the Phoenix is busy sitting in the river underneath a ward. The ward did expire, but that may make them a bit hesitant. It looks like the ward up the high ground over here. Not knowing that the Phoenix actually went to place the ward over here from inside the river. Which is, I guess why they think it was placed on the high ground. Or checking out the high ground. Probably placing down the anti-Ricky ward. But walking up the river, it looks more like a gank than a ward placement most of the time. And here we go. Lifestealer got an Invis rune. Anti-mage blinks out. Ricky and Lifestealer stealth together. There's a sentry ward right here. Oh, is someone going to step into it? They don't. They go for the anti-mage silence. They're clubbing him up. He gets out. He doesn't blink out in time. Ricky still alive in his ultimate that gets killed up by the Zeus. Witch Doctor extremely low. Lifestealer looks like he wants to get to a creep as quickly as possible. He doesn't want to die. Pops in. He should pop out. Unfortunately, too low on HP. Zeus just takes him out when he comes out of that. Ember Spirit doing quite a bit of damage. Has his own Battle Fury up now. And there's... Oh. Witch Doctor goes down. I was going to say the Ghost Scepter. It's out. He jumps over. Gets a kill up on the Kunkka. Letting the Darkseer walk free. Looks like he wants to go in for this Darkseer now. Is he going to get it? He spots him out. He blinks up. He has a blink. And he looks like... Oh no, just burns him out with the shackles. Jumps out. He saves his Sleight of Fist. Good amount of damage on it. Zeus is back. Zaps him up. Zaps him up more. He can't survive much more of this. Oh, the jump in from the anti-mage. Mana Boy just pops him up. So he's going to have to burn a lot more mana than that. Chop, chop. The egg is off on the background. It goes down. Witch Doctor looks like he gets another kill onto the Phoenix. And Anti-Mage picks up a double kill. Got his Yasha now, not too far off getting the ultimate orb towards his Manta style. Looks like Lifestealer's hiding in the Ricky. They find the Zeus, they're going to run right underneath the ward. They don't have to. The cloud comes off. The Lifestealer gets mad. Diffusal Blade pops off. Lifestealer has his Desolator. Riki has his Diffusal Blade, which is pretty good. Purges off the Surge from the Darkseer. And slow coming out for the Lifestealer, no extra purge used. Pops off the mech. Riki burns the ultimate. 35-second cooldown, doesn't really matter. Anti-Mage going to farm up here. Dive Fortification protecting. The Phoenix is back. Ultimate still 50 seconds on cooldown. And it looks like they catch this Conquer Illusion. And he trolls them in all chat. This looks like the Doctor is picking up something. Let's see what he gets. Full Staff! How about that? The stun comes out, the Witch Doctor doesn't bounce. Dives away, does the Phoenix, and Anti-Mage decides not to use his ulti to cancel that. Decent range on his ultimate, so he can cancel it after he sees the dive coming out, especially from melee range. When the dive starts, he ends up not going for it. Riki coming in from behind, no sentry walls to spot him. Jumps down. Where does Riki suspect? Goes checks the hard camp, spots Anti-Mage. Oh, the Zeus ulti. Anti-Mage knows. And looks like they're actually going to go towards the Roshan. Needs the Linkens on Roshan popped, so the Riki does it. Now he can open wounds the Roshan and finally get some HP back. Really good hero Lifestealer is for taking out the Rosh. The problem is he can't do it alone because his passive is disabled. Oh. Good job Timber, takes out that tower. Denies the extra gold. Everyone's down to T2s now. And Ember gets the Aegis, alright. At least Lifesteal is pretty survivable. Ember Spirit picks up their Aegis. Looks like will this be a Glimmer Cape or going in towards the... Okay, completely slipped my mind. The come on. Pipe. That's the word. So Ember Spirit gets his Chrysalis. In exchange, drops his bottle. Ward place, pretty close to tower vision. I like it. And we're all farming up the neutrals now. Scan comes out. Whose scan was that? Dire's scan. So they're checking out here. And Anti-Mage smells that scan, backs off to the wave. Then comes into farm after the scan. Lifestealer here. Hyperstone. Likely going to be the AC, going for more minus armor. Of course, Feast is physical damage. The percentage-based heal is unchanged based on the damage you deal, but the damage output of the ability is determined by the enemy's armor. Of course, you know, base HP comes into the play, and then after that, it's all up to armor for the damage, and the healing is, you know, just straight up percentage of HP. Looks like Ember went in. Oh no, that's Timber. Where's Ember? There's Riki. Takes out the Witch Doctor. Ultimate comes out from the Zeus. And Timbersaw goes down to the Darkseer. Lifestealer pops out, clopping down the Darkseer. Clubs him down proper. The magic immunity saving him. Riki and his ultimate need to get hit by the boat. Looks like Zeus gets caught out. Revenge getting extremely low on his Ember Spirit. Tries to jump out, misses. No, doesn't have enough mana for the shackles. The heal. Okay. Anti-Mage looks like a DC'd, and that's why he's running away from the fight. Anti-Mage Illusion is trying to chase down Revenge. His best bet might actually be just sitting in the smoke cloud, where there's a lower chance of being hit. And that would also get him closer to the beam, maybe like moving up to here. And then you can get closer to the Phoenix beam, which is still lasting a little while. That can heal him up, and then he won't have to burn his Aegis just yet. That or Lifestealer instantly kills this when he hits it once. They both move faster than... Oh no, wait. The Torrent has actually slowed up Revenge. See over here, the Zeus making it away. Getting the Lens, the Veil of Discord, and the Yule Scepter. Ah, there we go. There's our unaccounted for hero, Timber. You respawned already, 16-second death timer. Can't go find the point in his passive, ran out of skills to spend his points on. Let's see. Revenge. The pause. Alright, cool. And looks like Lifestealer does take it out. Ember Spirit runs, blinks away. The Anti-Mage actually blinks in. The Mana Void takes out the Riki. Lifestealer also dead now. A gem up on the Anti-Mage. Which is, Sanity, so I believe that's this guy. I have to look at the colours and make sure I'm not dumb. So that was actually really good. The Anti-Mage comes back, gets two, including the Lifestealer. Did he get the kill on the Lifestealer? Yes, he did. Well, how about that? And then he gets a Basher. So it looks like he's going to go straight in for that Super Basher. Manta into Basher of a Super Persuasion. Might be worth going BKB actually for the Riki Smoke. But of course Basher invaluable. Revenge 3k up. Needs another 300 to finish his crit. His shield tanking up a lot of that magic iron shell damage. Ward placed out by the Riki. Looks like it's been called back by the Lifestealer. Lifestealer jumps in it. Let's see here. Gem was moved over to Conquer. So that's where Riki's gem is currently sitting. They're going to kill this ward. Riki jumps on him. They pop on him. Lifestealer pops out. Slow, a bit late. But he's running around surged up. He hasn't been diffused by the Riki. The Riki already taken down. Phoenix jumps in, pops into the egg. Being attacked by extremely slow heroes right now. The snare up, distracting the Zeus. He pops out. The snare changing Zeus's target. Saved the egg. Alright, forget everything that happened, guys. The bullets coming out from Ember Spirit changed Zeus's target from the egg. And that saved the egg. How about that? Oh, that's sick. That's so sick. And there's the full crit up for the Ember. Tower's just being chipped. They're stealing the jungle. Lifestealer's up here. Does he want to ambush the AM? Probably not. He'll be fighting up. Oh, Super Bash. Or is that just first hit bash? It is Super Bash.
Thy life's weight in mana pay.
Lifestealer just walks away. The Super Bash too strong. Fighting up the Timber Saw. He'll take a lot of damage with the ultimate. Of the Anti-Mage coming out. Looks like Lifestealer wards them off for now. Backs off. Rage TP. Making sure he gets out. Ember Spirit actually taking out a tower during all that. So that may have actually just been a space maneuver. Trade off the bird in exchange for a tower. You know, birds, they'll never die out. But you know, destroying technology, that gets you ahead. Put them back in the Dark Ages. Where's the Staff of Visage going? I guess it's a value cloak. Staff of Visage could go in towards the Aghanim Scepter for his wall, boost the damage of the illusions. 140% is pretty good when you're cloning carries. Could be Atos, slow down people, gives them more HP. Necro Book is actually a pretty good one as well for the push. Force Staff is probably the most likely one, and Yule Scepter is potentially there, but since he has Surge, Yule Scepter is usually not very desirable on the Darkseer, since he already has the max movement speed. Let's see. Riki upgraded his Diffusal Blade, likely just because he wanted the damage. I don't know if he used his full 8 charges. But the extra damage from the diffusal upgrade is invaluable for Ricky. An extra 10 agility. That's basically an extra 22 damage in total. 22.5. Go for Timbersaw. We saw the anti-mage, so they want to bring in one of their cores to protect this. 4 staff out by the Conquer. Looks like they're hiding. Actually, let's check. Has anyone at the gym? I'm checking through the heroes quickly. No one has the gym by the looks of it.
Rune of invisibility.
It looks like it may have just been stuffed in the stash. The Ricky's running around with the lifesteal inside him. Let's just check. Okay. Radiant Fountain. Courier. Courier. Okay. Don't know where it is. Smoke coming out from the Radiant. Ember Spirit is down here. Ricky is down here with him. Looks like they find out 5. Lifestealer pops out. The smoke comes out. Catches out 2. 3. And Lifestealer goes running straight after Darkseer. Gets stunned up by the anti-mage. Looks like he wants to bail out now. He almost has his infest up. And gets pulled back, stunned up, taken out. Zeus gets the kill on that one. On the plus side, Ember Spirit makes it out. But they did trade off Ricky as well as Lifestealer, their core. Their big, 1v1 hero. Though Ember Spirit may do a lot more damage later on when he starts to... There we go, he's going for a second Battle Fury. And we'll have to see, does it go for... Like in place of this bottle, another crit or another Battle Fury? So I would suspect another crit. Personally, he's going in. Jumps in on the Conquer. Doing the damage coming out from the Zeus, chops them up the crit. Massive damage. The wall comes out trying to protect them. Gem of True Sight was dropped. Burnout from the Phoenix doing quite a bit of damage to anti-mage, done in pure damage. Looks like a Soul Ring was dropped. Zeus trying to run away with that gem. So it looks like they actually pick up a Soul Ring and get their gem back. Timbersaw carves them up. And looks like he drops a Windlace for it, and no one has stolen this all valuable Soul Ring. Oh no, Ricky's on the case. Double kill! I believe that was a kill of the Soul Ring. Zeus trying to get the Soul Ring back as quickly as possible. Oh man. So intense. And the Phoenix gets his Windlace back. Ricky carries the gem home. Actually, I'm curious, how do I select couriers in this game? I want to select the courier. I don't know what the hockey is. I'm really curious. I'm pretty sure the Soul Ring don't get picked up, but Ricky's attack animation sound did play, but you can actually hear it and then have it cancelled. So I don't know. Phoenix and Timber burning down the wave. I love it when people's items get denied. It makes me happy. Looks like Ember Spirit was performing shenanigans somewhere. Oh, poor Witch Doctor. Such low armor. Only 3. The Desolator's pretty good. Oh no, he goes in for the Lincolns. So no second battle for it yet. I do like the Desolator Ember. Probably one of my favourite builds up on the Ember Spirit. Just picking up a Desolator. Oh, he jumps in, chops everyone up, leashes up the anti-mage and pops out. He's just back farming up in the mid. Going down, he's just got Darkseer, the only actual threat to him. Looks like it was the 4 staff. And I may consider another Roche when it spawns up. Last one wasn't taken that long ago actually. Let's just box the timer.
Never refuse gold.
Yules up on the Phoenix. So that'll be pretty good. You dive in, slow their attack, and then Yules up, the fastest attacking hero. It could actually work out very well on the Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage blinks in, you Yules them up into the air. Of course, right now, Anti-Mage has to make the choice MKB or BKB. BKB will probably do a lot more. Phoenix Sunray doesn't pierce BKB. I believe Timber's spells. Also, no, and no. Okay, Timber's spells don't pierce BKB. Mostly for the smoke screen. Of course, the Phoenix's egg, the stun goes through BKB, but you also avoid some of the lifestealers. Excuse me. You avoid lifestealers' open wounds and infest. Of course, the infest damage not necessarily a threat, but it could be. Like if you start the fight, pop BKB, and then it gets he infests out, you know, that kind of initiation thing. Could protect him from another 400 magic damage, which will be roughly like 150. Small potatoes in the grand scheme, but you know, every little bit helps. At 56 magic resist right now, just waiting on his last level. Looks like they're all smoking towards the Roche pit. They don't have any lifesteal up just yet. Run underneath sentries, looks like they want to get a kill before they rush. A lot of dire wards here, so if one shows, they know it's smoke. And the Phoenix gets absolutely destroyed. I believe, yes, the Abyssal Blade was used to hold him in place. Timbersaw trying to bail out. His pipe instantly cancelled. Gets 4-staffed away. Getting chopped up. And he's just going to get pulled back to the X marks the spot. Take it out, Witch Doctor gets that kill. Check out the fight recap. You look at that damage. No damage dealt to them. The Radiant took no damage, and it was 2.1k dealt out to the Radiant side. Oh, down by the Radiant side, sorry. Are they actually going to go for this? Pops off the mischance on it. They're going to try to kill off the Roche. They're actually doing damage extremely quickly. The Ember Spirit comes in as well, giving over that crit. A whole bunch of extra damage. Minus armor, quite a bit. The AC plus the Deso. Having AC plus a Deso and a Riki actually really helps. Looks like a Riki might be going for something of his own. I presume a Linken's. So they can have 2 Lincolns on their team. Or they try full, but the big dinosaur runs back. He's a rebel. SKT. SKT's the pickup. Alright, so Ember decides he wants a SKT as his next item. And that's him 6 slot. The only item he can swap out now is a Blink, and he might not want to, unless he swaps it out for, say, a BKB or Manta style. Neither of which necessarily a good choice. Both for Blink Dagger. Blink Dagger, very valuable. Oh, they did actually see the lifesteal there. Drop down a sentry to watch off to the side. They have a lot of true sight over here. The only way to slip in is from above. And you still get hit by the true sight. I think the only way you could stealth in is maybe like slip through here. Right as you enter the true sight, it's just a little bit and then you're invisible. Riki drops the smoke bomb so the wave pushes. Timbersaw's lines, they're the best. Unfortunately, he's down to the 8 Bloodstone charges. So he's going down to the old school, the old school, post-old school. It's like your post-modern, this is like the post-old school. It's the 8 charge Bloodstone, as opposed to the original 6 charge. I don't know if there's one before that. Just when I started playing it was a 6 charge. Now Bloodstone's so good, it's not a risky item anymore. It's just so valuable. And Rage lasts the whole duration of the coconut. Looks like all the damage is burned down. There was an anti-mage blink likely into base, yes it was. So the Radiant chased back inside their base. All their outer towers have been taken down. Zeus and anti-mage, their best bet at holding this off. And it's the butterfly for the anti-mage. So still subjected to wizardry. He is level 25 now. Check Lifestealer level 21. But the Ember Spirit is level 25. UTP's on the bot lane. Anti-mage is there. Cuts up everything. Just walks away. No super bash. Jumps in. No super bash. Baits. Gets snared up. Waiting for his team to come in. And he blinks and TP's out. Doesn't want any near that, so the anti-mage is almost 6 slot himself. Gonna swap out his boots and TP for BTs at some point. Can do that yet, right now if he swaps out his boots. sells them up, but he wants the extra stats from his trades right now. And then of course, you know, you get back to the old MKB or BKB question. See, Darkseer got 2k. It's I probably should have changed the net worth a long time ago, but we'll go straight to the buyback list, as that's likely what's going to matter. Kunkka walking out, and he gets jumped, and then he jumps back, and then Zeus tries to jump them, and he gets jumped, and he jumps back. Okay, so it looks like there's actually split pushing coming out from the anti-mage. He's going to get in towards the racks. This is probably the time, and Ember says yes. No, Ember says no, he leaves. The gold advantage, 16, 17k in favor. And the XP advantage is hovering around 12k in favor of the die side right now. If they want to go, they have to go. But, well, they smoke in. They probably, did they notice? Did they notice the smoke break? The cloud buys them some time, holds the anti-mage down in place. They try to disengage. The Timbersaw looks like he's going to be the sacrifice for the escape. Ember Spirit goes in. He does have a backup remnant. If he gets caught, oh no, he dives a second time. The third time he keeps diving away. And it looks like the jump's out. The mischance is enough. The egg pops, stuns up everyone. Witch Doctor, Timbersaw down so far. The Ember Spirit trying to do it there. Super Basher comes out. The Ricky's trying to beat up the anti-mage. Anti-mage goes down. The clone's doing quite a bit, and there comes Crit out from Revenge, gets the kill up onto the Kunkka. Anti-mage buys back. Smoke Cloud drop down onto the Zeus, kills him up. The Ember Spirit, another kill. That's his double, and now it's just an anti-mage defending the high ground with a courier. Oh, jump in, snare. Zeus buys up. 6k up on the Ember, he's got a buyback of his own. BT's off cooldown. Life Stealer, no BTs. No buyback, almost says buyback. If he dies, he'll likely have it. Ember Spirit jumping up, cleaving up everyone. The Smoke Bomb already used, the kill up, Life Stealer going down, Anti-Mage takes him out. Up into the air, the Ricky goes. Can he jump up, pops off his ultimate to buy time. He can drop a Smoke Bomb and try and make a run for it. Nope, all this mana gets burned out. And the Imp Spirit is in, trying to chop up their racks. He zips out. And not much happens. There's an 11 Bloodstone up on the Zeus. A Gem of True Sight up on the Anti-Mage. 4k also on him. He's going to push out the lane quickly so that it can't take down his racks. And let's see over on Timbersaw, 6 charge. So he's back to the old Bloodstone. Taking it old school, back to 2012. Yeah. What's Kunkka doing? Not very well. Darkseer looks like he wants to go in for that Shiva's Guard. Will do a lot of good work. Not against Ember, since he kind of defies the whole attack speed with his second skill, Sleight of Fist. But I believe it does pierce BKB. It should help up against the Life Stealer. Of course, barring the Echo Saber, which just resets his attack. But the attack speed does improve your attack animation. So it will be slightly slower. Not noticeably. It will probably help most against Ricky until he uses his ultimate. Ricky mostly a utility at the moment. Max attacks per unit. Huh. So what's the duration on this Tricks of the Trade? It looks like they just haven't decided on a duration. It says attacked once per second. See, attacks once cast. Oh wait, attacks once cast. When casted once per second after that. Moving will face out will cancel the ability. Like, according to this, you're just permanently in this and you never have to leave. Just says max attacks per unit is 6. Does that mean the maximum attacks is 6? Anyway, the Ricky hops, rather the Lifestealer hops inside the Ricky. That would be quite funny if it's just a Ricky hiding in the Lifestealer. You kind of nullify the point of True Sight. They spot him out. Zeus ultimate. The scouting Zeus ultimate. Too valuable. For buybacks, only the Ember has buyback. Everyone else is on cooldown. Anti-Mage buys out for this. He gets a Hex. I like this. I like this pickup. Unfortunately, I don't like that he hasn't got a TP. If the Dire realize this... Is this actually... Oh, I'm getting excited. He goes in. And he fails. Hex used. They find out they don't have enough time to push. Anti-Mage can get back to base by the time the creep wave gets there. That was pretty sick though. That was pretty sick. I actually really like this. I mean, I really think that I really think you should have BKB or BTs or something, but that was actually sick. I love it. That's so good. It looks like almost gets a kill on him. Hex has been used as well as Abyssal. Looks like the Timber just walks away. Ember Spirit shows up. Sleight of Fists. Nothing occurs. MKB picked up as his last item, replacing the Blink Dagger to deal with the Anti-Mage's miss. It's not really worth it, I think, against the Anti-Mage. Because cleave damage can't be dodged, if I recall. It might be worth it to go for that second crit instead. It's going to go back to pushing out the side lanes. Anti-Mage heading towards top. Still no TP. He has to really rely on that butterfly to get him back to base quickly. 396 move speed. He's getting close. Is he going to hide or just go for it? He's going. He blinks in. He hexes, stuns. Ah, that's it. Breaks it, but Ember Spirit pieces out. Can't stun him nearly long enough. Butterflies back to base. Make sure he gets back there in time. Looks like overwhelm duration 2 seconds. He should really break it with the Abyssal Blade first and then go in for the Hex. As the Hex lasts 1.5 longer. Let's see. Timbersaw going in for his own Shiver's Guard. Anti-Mage made it back into the mid. The Silence comes out. I'm probably going to actually check out the tooltip for... Oh no, that was Zeus. I was like, what? Mjolnir? What? An Anti-Mage? I'm going to check out the tooltip for... Or not the tooltip, but the... Actually, can I do that here? Cleave damage is reduced by armor type, not by armor value. Oh, okay. Ah, yes, yes. The cleave damage, the splash. Armor value doesn't do it. The only thing that changes how much the splash does is the armor of the target. Goes through spell immunity. If multiple each cleaves damage are applied separately, chop can be used to destroy techie landmines and remote mines. So I'm actually going to have to go to the wiki to find out that. But it still might be more reliable just to get an MKB up on the Ember, just in case it turns into one of those Ember versus Anti-Mage. And Lifestealer gets taken out. Lifestealer... Oh, it's like what, the Sly Cooper sound? But that was actually Kunkka. Because I know that that's Kunkka sound, but... That was weird. Oh, he walks in. He's right outside. Does he pop into it? I'm really curious about the mechanics of Cleave right now. But, oh, he pops in. He's visible. Does he? No, he backs out. He backs out. They know he's there though. And it looks like Anti-Mage is split pushing up against the Ember Spirit. This is about where the MKB comes in useful. No other situation. Anti-Mage TPing out. That's no, he dropped his boots. He dropped his boots for a TP scroll. Looks like he's buying brown boots right now. Ultimate comes out. Ricky taken out instantly. Stuns. Kunkka stunned up. Lifestealer stunned up. Anti-Mage illusions fighting him up. The pure damage coming out from the Phoenix doing a lot of damage. Phoenix egg is ready. He's not popping it. He pops it. Darkseer the only one fighting him. Looks like Ember Spirit and Anti-Mage man fighting it out. Timbersaw dies, giving some life over to the rest of his team. The burn damage coming out. The bird burns him to death. Death by fire, one of the most fearsome deaths. Buyback from the Anti-Mage, jumps back in, stuns up the Ember Spirit. Ember Spirit dodges the death. A just pops off finally. Bird Illusion fighting up the Dire Creep wave. Stun comes out. Ember Spirit gets pulled back into the wave. Maledict is up on him. He's taking quite a bit of damage. 300 damage from the Maledict. This is probably going to do him in. He hasn't got another. He dodges it! I think. Ah, he gets killed by the Darkseer wall. Looks like the bird gets pulled back. Wasn't actually stunned up. Goes up into the air with the Yules. Trying to buy out Time Force dive. Reduces their attack speed. Gets hexed up and killed by the Anti-Mage. Looks like Ember Spirit elects not to buy back Timbersaw. And, gets Yules up into the air. Looks like, yep, Zeus Yules. The Kunker got in there closer, but the lens boosts Yules' range. That was a pretty interesting fight, and it's still 11 Bloodstones for the Zeus. No damage onto the range racks. So, they really should just start hitting the range racks during the fight or something. That's what I do. I have like a fight and it's like quite even and I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna hit the racks instead. Because, you know what, we'll respawn, the racks won't. It reduces the amount of farm they get. Oops, stun comes out. The Maledict. The Ember Spirit, he's trying to hit it up. Looks like he missed a few hits. Lifestealer runs away, gets hexed up. Mana being burned. Oh, Ricky, get away! Okay. The Lifestealer jumps inside the Ricky, no gem up on the Anti-Mage, tries to find him. Fails to. Anti-Mage finally gets those BTs up. I really love this, like, Hex idea. It's so cool. It's a shorter cooldown than Basher. Technically it's like better than Basher. Like, Basher doesn't even give you damage anymore. It just gives you block or something, you know? Who wants that? It gives you 10 damage. You get the same amount of damage from Scythe as well as a whole bunch of magic. I guess the bash damage is alright. And you can block damage. But I mean, like, honestly, a Vlad's is better than an Abyssal Blade if you're going for a single disable. Because a Vlad's gives you bonus armor and an aura, lifesteal, as well as percentage-based bonus damage, which will be higher than 10. So how about that? Super Basher, worse than Vlad's. That's actually insane, thinking about it. I know I say some crazy stuff, but... And, let's just check it out again. 15% bonus damage. 15%. That's, with this current damage, if it works off all damage, then that's about 45 damage. Let's spot out the Timbersaw. Being careful as the Anti-Mage hiding in the trees, keeping out bot lane. Wants to split push, Paul's coming out from Ember. Doorbell. Language I don't understand. Ricky, he picked up the Lotus Orb. We saw that put onto the Lifestealer when he was about to get mana breaked. Or mana voided, sorry. Lifestealer, likely gonna have to get rid of this armlet soon. Probably armlet out for the MKB. And see Glimmercape for the Witch Doctor. See Darkseer. Do you do anything with this? No, he still hasn't. He's got a Hex up. And still hasn't gone for that plate mail. So it looks like he wanted to go for the Scythe before he finishes up his Shiva's Guard. Ultimate Orb on the Kunker. Wonder what item. Wonder what item that's going to go into. Let's just quickly check through them. Lincoln Spear. Probably the most likely. Then again, there's the Break Blade. Break passives with the Silver Edge. And he may just want a Hex. Another Hex. Why not? He's got supporting items right now and a Hex. It just takes them down. And it's better than a Super Basher. Vlad's Hex. That's a new build for Anti-Mage. Oh, that was actually a lot of damage out into the Anti-Mage. That was a lot of damage. All that cleave damage. It's insane. Looks like Ember's actually stocking up his blink in his back pocket. Interesting. Lifestealer infests under the Ricky, pops out. Oh, almost takes out the Witch Doctor instantly, gets stunned up by the Anti-Mage. The Lotus Orb protecting him a bit. Let's see, the Witch Doctor pops off his ultimate. The Lifestealer taking a lot of damage, dies off to the Maledict. The Bird ulti is down, nobody's actually hitting it. Looks like it's going to get stunned up onto the Darkseer. Witch Doctor already down. Timbersaw trying to chase down. Burn damage, Timbersaw. Ember Spirit cuts up the Kunkka, gets the gem back. 3-for-1 trade. And they might finally get some racks. Bird has the pipe up on him. Buyback on the Seer. However, he doesn't have his Wall of Replica, but he does have the all-important mech boots as well as Scythe of Ice. See the Ricky running low on charges, has a full one stocked up. Lincoln's broken. Bouncing back the lightning, doing damage to the Zeus, getting stunned up as the Timbersaw, chopped down by the Anti-Mage. Broke comes in, hits 2, Revenge, stunned up. Pops out, Sleight of Fist. Darkseer, no crits. Really needs crits. The Darkseer has way too much armor though, the crits won't even do very much damage. Almost taken out is the Zeus by the cleave damage alone. And he is. He tries to zap Ember Spirit and kills himself. Looks like, are they gonna get this? Buyback on the Lifestealer back in. Ember Spirit getting a bit low, being healed up now by the Phoenix. The side being protected by the Lotus Orb is the Lifestealer. Jump out. Sleight of Fist doing quite a bit of damage over to the Radiant side. Anti-Mage looks like he wants to come back in. He's got a CD on his Super Basher as well as his Hex. Fighting up on the Ember with the MKB actually doing substantial damage. The Hex comes out. Holds down the Anti-Mage. Sleight of Fist. He's in the silence. He gets force-staffed out. Goes up into the air. He needs to blink out. He makes it into the fountain. The Ember Spirit dives in after him, and this might have been a mistake. Actually, he has buyback. It doesn't matter too much. He's going to buy back, TP back out. And they're going to go straight for the T-Falls. Nope, they want more racks. So they take out the Anti-Mage. The Anti-Mage is out for good. You can't buy back for another 20 seconds. This is T-Falls. And even then, they still have to wait for the Witch Doctor to come up. Witch Doctor definitely won't ever buy back, and Darkseer already used his. Zeus doing quite a bit of damage over to this Lifestealer. It's actually insane. Boat comes out. Stuns up Lifestealer getting pretty low. Rage popped off protecting him. Yield comes out. No, just wait. We'll take a review. Timbersaw made up to 10 charges on his Bloodstone. Zeus dropped down to 8. Lifestealer. He didn't end up getting an MKB. And Ember Spirit is 10k. Let's see, fighting it up. No, Anti-Mage, he just got his buyback. Started fighting up. And now he dies. Okay, I'm sorry. I should have been paying attention to that, my bad. Huh. And, okay, now I'm kind of confused. Anyway, get the screenshot. So that's SKT up 2-0. Pretty good game so far. And